It happens every year, but it has taken on new meaning this year.
We're talking about Ageism Awareness Week. Seth Kaplan is live with this story. Seth.
Valerie and Alicia, front page of today's New York Times. Trump reignites question of age with ramblings. Some folks saying the former president has lost a step. This, of course, after current president Joe Biden dropped out of the race under pressure because of concerns he had lost perhaps more than a step.
This is the one ism that we all have in common.
At least those of us lucky enough to live long enough to have it in common. Kathy Bollinger speaking in York to a group of mostly older folks.
Ageism is how we think, how we feel, and how we act towards others based on age, as well as how we act, feel, and think about it for ourselves as we grow older.
Stereotypes about older people, a relatively recent phenomenon in human history, simply because there didn't used to be that many older people.
In 1900, our average life expectancy was age 49.
Now it's 78.
But if we reach age 65 on average, we live another 18 to 20 years.
So about 83 to 85, and babies born today, according to some experts.
People have a 50% chance of living to be age 100. So this longevity thing is something that we're all going to experience, and it's something not to view as a liability, but to view as an asset.
It's human to let those things be barriers.
Kim Wachowski, who attended the York event and is 68.
We all need to work very hard at seeing the value in people for who they are and not their age or their race or their color or where they live.
As for the big Biden questions that forced him from the race or the quieter questions about Trump, Ronald Reagan won re-election after this famous answer to a question about whether he, at 73, was too old to be re-elected.
I will not make age an issue of this campaign. I am not going to exploit, for political purposes, my opponent's youth and inexperience.
A joke. Walter Mondale was 56. Although President Obama, like Presidents Clinton and Kennedy before him, all in their mid-40s when they ran, really did face concerns about inexperience.
And so that's why it is important to see people as individuals, not lumping them into a group of people that we might already know and see them in one way.
And indeed, the folks running today's seminar on ageism said, yes, the term applies to assuming someone is too young to do something, just as much as it applies to assuming someone, Valerie, is too old to do something.
Food for thought.